What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Hood Jiu-Jitsu here. I just wanted to make a quick video. We're about to go get our rolls in at around about 8. Hope y'all got y'all rolls in this morning. I didn't this time. Sorry about that. But one thing I wanted to talk about today was the Grand Theft Auto online DLC. I want to talk about that real quick. Man, I'm not gonna lie, man. It's stupid. It's a stupid DLC. Like, all it is we got more cars. We got it's basically just like, you know, an arena. It's basically just missions. It's basically a contact mission, a contact race. A team deathmatch race type, well, not even a race, but you know, you're just basically doing bumper cars and shit. You can go race the cars if you want to, you know. Grand Theft Auto is Grand Theft Auto, but it's like, I mean, come on, man. Like, we need like a real DLC, man. Like something that's a little bit more cheap. Like, I'm getting sick and tired of every DLC. It has to be like $1 million. You gotta pay $1 million. The cheapest DLC we had was like the VIP shit, and that was only because like you would only have to spend have 50,000. At first it was $1 million, then they brought it down to $50,000. Now it's like we have the biker DLC that costs $200,000 for the cheapest clubhouse, so that's the second cheapest. And now it's like we got this arena war shit. Like, man, who gives a fuck? Like, man, shout out to the professional, shout out to the Saints fan and Mr. Boss. I watch a lot of y'all's videos and everything, and I remember I was listening to Professional yesterday around about like 2 o'clock in the morning. I was trying to sell some cargo and shit, you know, for no griefers to get with me. But he was talking about how he hope it isn't like a contact mission style DLC where it's like you can purchase stuff, and it's like he said, man, dog, it doesn't hurt my life, man, it doesn't. But I'm just mad that we get these expensive ass DLCs. It's not really doing anything more than just, I mean, yeah, you get a little money or whatever, but it's like, come on, man. Like, we want a real, like, DLC. Like, bring out the street level drug dealer DLC or some, you know, like, some other gang type shit DLC. Like, y'all, yeah, this is Saints Row. Like, man, I don't see how I can see how people stop liking Saints Row, but this game is nothing but a fucking spinoff of Saints Row, except for it just got its own name, Grand Theft Auto Online, and it's like, come on, bro. Saints Row, if I can remember, man, because the last time I played like Saints Row and really enjoyed it was Saints Row 2. Saints Row 3 was stupid as hell. Saints Row 4 and 5, it fucked it up. And I believe on Saints Row 3, if I can remember correct, I think they had like the like how they had their jetpacks and all of that shit on there, you know, like it's just like we getting stupid shit, and then it's like they know people, most of the players aren't gonna have $1 million and all that shit. Then it's like they hit you with that. I mean, make your money and everything, but it's like, come on. Like, I'm sorry how this video is right now, y'all, but it's like I'm just fed up because I forgot all about, you know, the DLC shit. We were working out today. I came home around about like 1 or 2. I went to sleep, stayed asleep, woke up, and right now it's what, 6:30. I just got up about 30 minutes ago. Went to the store real quick, and that's when I seen like the videos and everything about, you know, the new DLC. And I just logged on real quick to see like the new cars. It's like we have the same fucking cars. They just modded them. That's it. They're just modding cars from a Mad Max theme style type you know, liveries and shit. That's stupid, man. Like, bring Grand Theft Auto back to what it used to be, man. Like, quit with the bullshit, man. This shit is it's ridiculous. Like, and I'm not trying to say like some stereotypical shit, but man, hey, as a black man, bro, I live in the hood. And when you see how these games make you sell drugs and shit, it's kind of stupid. The only one that's kind of right is the weed plant, the coke and the meth lab, you know, counterfeit cash. Yeah, it's tight how they got like the little people working and shit. But it's like we wanted to do the work. We don't want to really just keep paying all these other people when we can do that same work damn near ourselves. It's like, you know, you're just paying for bullshit. It's like it has a good concept of how it is, but it's like when you only just put the concept is go retrieve something, then deliver this to make the money, it's like that's kind of boring. It's like we want to do the street level drug dealing. Well, you get to be out there in the streets and you selling drugs and the people come up to you, then you can upgrade to a damn drug house, a trap house, and you know you can fortify it like that. You don't have to have these different other, you know, big ass buildings where you have to pay $600,000, $500,000, and more than $500,000 for a building. Like, they need to get out a DLC where it could be like people that don't have $1 million in their banks or whatever, you know, or just players who don't have a lot of money on GTA get like another little thingy, make it like at the highest probably 100,000, like little small buildings around like different parts of the map, and let it do like little local drug dealing shit like that. You know, a fucking police DLC. That's what they should have had. Where it could be players becoming cops. You know what I'm saying? They can go and harass other players that are doing stuff that they know you would usually get caught for, just like how most players can get in a plane and fly off or some shit. A naval or air type Nah, fuck that. I'm getting tired of like weaponized vehicles. Like, I understand having a Hydra, a plane, but the oppressor it fucked the game up. Like, nobody wants to play the game, especially like you go to these servers, you see people in these oppressors, and unless they have a Deluxo or unless they don't have a business where they know they gotta sell stuff, people don't want to like play the game or want to be in those sessions. And then when somebody blows your shit up, it's like you get pissed off. You gotta redo all that shit, and half the time it's like you're only grinding again because you're low on money, you know. And sometimes that's what people do. And it's a video game. It's not like me saying, oh, you know, that happens. Of course, you know, it's part of the game or whatever. But it's like you should have it to where it's like if something gets blown up on the game, yeah, you should feel like it's a waste and everything. But you should also feel like, you know, you could get that money also in a different way. Be able to sell it differently. Not just all these delivery missions. How about you can sometimes sell to different players, and those players can buy something from you. You can become like a wholesaler, just like in real life, how you got real life wholesale drug dealers. They'll sell you a whole pound of weed for $150. Then the weed man, he go sells it for $400. I'm from Texas. That's how we do it down here. Well, that's our prices. But it's like, you know, things like that, bro. It's like bring a little bit more realness to the game. This game isn't even supposed to be for kids. So it's like, bring that real element of drug dealing, gang initiations, all that shit. How gangs operate. Bring in the police DLC. Make that shit cheap. Don't just make it expensive, man. Like, you can make certain things expensive because, you know, y'all gonna want y'all money, get shark cards. That's how y'all making money. That's how Rockstar is staying open. I can feel that. As long as y'all are open, I can have a better game to play. But it's like, come on, like, give us something that we could at least look at and say this is more realistic in a way. Like Scarface. If I don't know if y'all ever played Scarface, The World Is Mine, or I think it was The World Is Yours, but I played it on PlayStation 2, and it was certain like places where drug dealers were on the street, and you can go up to the drug dealer and sell a dope for them between $0 to $10,000 for like a whole Kia Coke. And if you didn't want to do it like that, then you can go do distribution. And it's like, see, like that's how drug dealing is supposed to be. You want to do small time, you know, make small amounts of money, but you keep less cops off of you. Like a bribe system to where you can bribe the cops if you don't want to pay security. And if you don't pay security, you know, like other little NPCs try to come attack your business. Shit like that. Like, man, make it realistic, man. And like I said, I'm a black man from the hood, and I ain't trying to just say like that as a stereotype or anything. It's a lot of people from the hood, Hispanics, whites, you know, Asians. But it's like, man, come on, like, give us something that when we play it, we can say, man, this is some real shit. But this DLC right here, it's like, like, I'm speaking up for all the real niggas, man. Like, and when I say all the real niggas, I mean all black people, all Mexicans, all white boys, all Asians, whatever you is, you live in the hood and you know how a drug deal goes. You know what the fuck goes on in the neighborhood. A pimp DLC. Come on. See, a pimp DLC. How come we can't have a pimp DLC? We got more slow ass riding cars, pimp hats. You get hoes, you can recruit hoes. All that shit, you see what I'm saying? Like, man, this is shit that we should have in the game, man. And then they put up an arena DLC. They should have gave us a fucking basketball or tennis team DLC. Because they already had tennis in the regular single player. They should have put that shit in the multiplayer. Have, like, different little sports teams and have your leaderboard and all of that shit. Like, man, y'all need to make the game more real. Stop bringing all this fucking bullshit, expensive ass DLC, stupid shit that makes people want to go play these other fucking games. Like, man, I played Fortnite. I don't know if it's because I'm 25. I guess it is just my preference, but I like basic game. Like, I started playing Warface recently, and even though it's a free-to-play, play-to-win, I enjoy that game because of the fact of it's basic guns. It's a good killing count. Good number of bullets to take to kill somebody. It got different classes. It's a little bit more balanced. And it's like, you know, the only thing that's wrong with it is the fucking microtransactions. And it sucks, man, you know. But also, the one thing I gotta do, I wish I should have put this in the front of the video. Man, salute to Angry Joe, man. Because if it wasn't for Angry Joe, like, honestly, like, man, this man is a beacon of fucking light for us. But right now, I'm pissed off. I'm not pissed off. Nah, fuck that. I'm pissed off, man. You done fucked it up. Oh shit, I'm sick and tired of stupid DLC. I'm tired of it, man. It's like we constantly have stupid shit. The best DLC to me was the fucking motorcycle shit. And that's because it finally brought up the elements of, you know, some criminal shit, selling drugs, selling fake money, selling fake documents. Come on, like, that's the shit. Then the gun running shit, that was even a little, that just made it more better. But that shit is ridiculous because it takes less time to sell all of your stuff. It's harder. It's like, it seems like they only give you 15 minutes for the regular delivery missions if you got to just drop something off. And when you got 3 crates, you have to try to get you a cargo bob. Hopefully griefers don't blow that shit up. But it's like, come on, man. Like, stop with the fucking bullshit. Like, man, we want good DLCs, man. I mean, I appreciate all the new DLC. But it's like, I'm sick and tired of stupid shit. Arena Wars, man. Think about this shit. Arena Wars. Who the fuck wants to do Arena Wars? Man. The Hangar, that DLC, that was a good DLC. The Smuggler's Run. But like I said, the only thing wrong with it is like how you're selling it, the sell time and how hard it is. But it still has a good concept of flying drugs in with the plane and all of that shit, different things like that, you know. But excuse me, my fault. But it's like, man, I'm just getting sick and tired of stupid DLC, man. I want some real nigga DLC. I want the low level drug dealing DLC. I want the pimps and hoes DLC. We already got the nightclub, the casino DLC, shit, the rolling dice DLC, the crap game DLC. The gang DLC, fuck all that motorcycle club shit. Nobody even does the motorcycle club shit. I want some gang DLC so motherfuckers can... Like, think about it. This is the millennial era. They putting out motorcycle gangs. Man, we want our own fucking gangs. Man, dog, honestly, like, we want our own fucking gangs. Get it to where we can go recruit NPCs. We can have a certain number of NPCs, at least like 50 NPCs that are, in our gang if we don't want people selling it. And the NPCs can also sell, like the drugs or do deliveries and keep our other businesses. And if we want to, we can go make them do delivery drops. Shit like that. Like, make it a real fucking kingpin thing. Like, you got the CEO DLC. Give us the low level drug dealer DLC. The gang member DLC, the pimps and hoes DLC. What else, man? A sport DLC. Give us a sport DLC, man, to where it's like you can have teams and shit, things like that. The game rewards you for playing with the same players. You just get a better reward for playing with the same players. You can play with different players, but you might get like 10 or 20,000 more if you play with the same players for a long time, things like that. Like, come on, man. Like, I'm getting sick and tired of stupid DLCs, man. Like I said, I know we've been playing Grand Theft Auto for a while, but it's like, this shit is ridiculous. We have stupid ass fucking shit. It's fucking stupid. Nobody wants to play in Mad Max cars. It's 2018. We're in a city that's not fucked up. It's not the fucking Fallout universe. That Fallout fucking 76 could have saved their asses if they would have put automobiles in their games. The same type of automobiles. These motherfuckers got... Oh, man, it makes me mad. It's stupid fucking cars. It's only like 3 cars on there that are new. And the rest of them are cars that you could already buy from like the regular car dealership websites on GTA Online and shit. And they just want to charge you extra. It's just like the Benny's fucking motor shop shit. You spend a few $1,000s on a car. Then to go upgrade it, it costs $500,000. Then the other shit is like $10,000 or more. Like, quit the fucking bullshit. And if you are gonna give us DLC like that, at least just give it more substance. Like, man, dog. Like, man, come on. All they did was put missions with it and gave us some cars and shit, a few clothes and pants and hats and shit, just to wear when you unlock it, and different things like that. It's like, come on, man, we want better DLC in 2019. We want real shit. We want real type shit that's going to pop off in these DLCs. We don't want no fucking arena wars. Who watches Monster Jam? I haven't seen a fucking Monster Truck Monster Jam commercial in years. And I'm from the 90s. I was born in 93. That used to be the shit. Monster Trucks, Grave Digger, and all of that shit. That like, nobody wants to do that shit. Nigga, we in the hood. We want to sell dope. We don't want to deliver it in these stupid ass packages like that, because it's not fun. It's like you want to be out here on the corner selling the dope. You want to run from the police when you accidentally sell to an undercover cop. Things like that. Then you get enough money, you can go buy you a little trap house for like $100,000. And they need to start using like a jail DLC. Like, if you get caught and go to jail, instead of you just dying or some shit, they put you in jail for like 10 game minutes. I'm telling you, like, This shit, like, I don't get how these people. That's how you know these game makers don't live in the hood. Later. That's how you know these game developers don't live in the hood. They just live these nice lives, man. And it's like, come on, man. They need to put some hood niggas in the fucking game development room and ask them niggas, man, hey, we're not trying to do stereotypes, but we need the real rawness of the streets. Tell us what goes on. See what I'm saying? You give us that small level drug dealer DLC, that police DLC, the 10 or 20 minute stay time in jail DLC or some shit like that, you know, and if you log out, log back in, you gotta stay in jail until that time expires. I'm telling you, man, like, the game could be better. Damn. Bring Fight Club DLC, like, let it, you know, do fight moves and shit, man. I'm telling you, man, if I was a game developer, it'd be over for you motherfuckers. But what y'all don't know is I did want to be a game developer when I was younger. And the reason why I wanted to be a game developer was because of the game Saints Row. And I've been saying this ever since I damn near, like, first made my channel, bro. So it's like, this is the type of shit that was my passion. I used to love video games, and I used to see that even as a little kid. I knew, like, this is not how you sell drugs. Like, you know, I know there's big level drug dealers, but it's like, come on, like, we want the small level drug dealer DLC. We want something a little bit more simple, not stupid with all this extra shit, the resupply missions, all that dumb shit. We just need a resupply mission to where it's like we go to a weed person, you know, we just collect our package or whatever, bring it back home. Every now and then, you know, the police might stop us or, you know, shit like that. Or you gotta, you know, have different vehicles when you go pick up the weed. Nah, you should still have your own vehicle for whatever you're about to do. But yeah, man, it's like, man, they just put all that stupid shit in and fuck the game up. It's not even Grand Theft Auto. It's Saints Row. Grand Theft Auto Online Saints Row. That's what I call it. Hey, man, that's what the fuck the name of that game is, man. This shit is stupid. Man, dog. And I know we all still gonna keep playing Grand Theft Auto because it's Grand Theft Auto. We just gonna say, you know what? Fuck that other DLC. We just gonna wait for something else. But, man, I hope this video just gets out there so y'all can understand. And for all my real niggas, man, for real. Y'all know it, man. Y'all know when we play this shit, it's like this shit is ridiculous. You look at it, you be like, man, this ain't no real drug dealing. You stealing fucking supplies from stores and shit. Why they can't just let us go, you know, buy those supplies? I mean, even though you can still buy the supplies, but it's like $75,000 to fill up a whole, you know, crate thingy. Come on, man. Like, it's stupid. They need to bring up a cooking DLC also, a grocery store DLC. Kind of bring like a real life DLC where you can go to work for a certain number of game minutes or whatever. Clock out. You might have NPCs coming there rude. You gotta make hamburgers and shit. Press X, A, B, you know, to make a certain burger or some shit. You fuck up. You give it to the customer gets mad, like, hey, what's taking my food so long? Like, that should be the only time a game DLC has a time limit where if you know, don't deliver it fast, that's what happens. And it's like, come on, man. Y'all could put this shit in the fucking game and y'all aren't. This shit, it's ridiculous, man. It's like I said, it's like, man, come on. We want the real shit, man. We want a fight DLC. We want a Fight Club DLC. Another sports DLC. Pimps and Hoes DLC. Small time street level drug dealer DLC. A police DLC. Not a fucking Arena Wars DLC. Grenades don't work that way. Vision doesn't work that way. Drug dealing doesn't work that way. Give us something better, please. It's your boy Hood Jiu Jitsu. I'm out.